You don't want to see your little piece of heaven become a corrupt place.
Here in Edwards County, it's nearly 2,200 square miles of mostly vast ranch land.
I would say we're not even rural. We're more frontier.
And with a population of less than 2,000, you won't find a stranger for miles.
But here you know everybody. Hell, you even know their dog's name.
That's why people here in Rock Springs were shocked to find out their neighbors are accused of robbing taxpayers of $500,000.
You're not stealing from rich people. That's the thing. These folks that lost this money are not wealthy people. There's not that kind of wealth. You can drive around this town and see that.
The story begins back in 2016. When Rock Springs Mayor Pauline Gonzalez was indicted on several charges, including abuse of office. She was offered a deal, step down from office and plead guilty to one misdemeanor charge, which she took. Then in 2017, Gonzalez ran for mayor again and won. But a few months later, new allegations surfaced. Sheriff Pam Elliott said someone filed a complaint of illegal voting, accusing Gonzalez and her city secretary of stuffing the ballot boxes.
The ballot box is open and sitting on the floor with ballots hanging out of it. There was more votes in that box than people who had even voted.
In February of 2019, Pauline Gonzalez stepped down again from her responsibilities as mayor of Rock Springs. And it was 7 days later that investigators say they got a call from city officials who said, "We have a problem."
The numbers aren't adding up. Money isn't where it's supposed to be.
Investigators went back 5 years following the paper trail. And 4,700 pages of documents tell the story of what they say they found.
It was more of just a laundering scheme.
Gonzalez and her husband arrested last August, charged with engaging in organized crime and credit card abuse, allegedly using city cards to fill up their personal gas tanks.
Then at the same time, she was turning in a voucher for fuel, so paying herself twice for the same thing.
And they weren't alone. Daniel Garcia, the former public works director, and Ramona Bienick, former city secretary, also arrested and charged. The four also accused of using city credit to buy equipment and tools for personal use.
You go into Lowe's and you buy stuff on a city credit card, you're on camera.
Police say they had an elaborate plan to empty the city coffers.
So you had a person making $15 an hour. He made over $75,000 in 1 year.
Forging time cards and pocketing cash payments for water bills, making up the difference by overcharging larger accounts.
And you estimate the cost overall to be?
Close to $500,000 in city money.
Leaving this little town pretty much broke.
It's an offense because they don't have any extra money. And then their town falls down around them and turns in, just disrepair because somebody else thinks that they have the right to steal that money.
All four accused are now out on bond. We asked Gonzalez if she wanted to share her side of the story.
So we just wanted to see if you would give us a chance. If you want to respond to any of the allegations going on about the money that's missing from the city.
No, I don't. You'd have to speak with my attorney.
And now the county judge and sheriff.
Prosecute the case, prosecute them, and they're brought to justice. You put a stop to the next person thinking they can get away with it.
Are still fighting for their citizens.
The citizens deserve better. They deserve justice.
In Rock Springs, Vanessa Croy, KENS 5 Eyewitness News.